This is Ron Pray again. I am going to give you guys an update. I'm actually now 5 weeks and 1 day post-op, or 35 days from my surgery. I'm actually at this point, as a breakdown of weight, was 560 when I started this whole thing. The first appointment that I had at the doctor's office was 547. The day before, or the day of my surgery, I was 506. And today I weighed 482. So it's a total of 78 pounds that I'm down since this whole process started. So I'm losing now after the surgery about 3 or 4 pounds a week. I'm pretty much eating a number of different things. I'm able to be on a moist diet right now. I've been about 2 to 3 weeks on that. And in about another week, I have on moist foods, and then I'll start on solid foods. I also have another appointment coming up in another week. So everything's been going really, really well. I've pretty much been able to eat whenever I wanted to. I've had a little bit of trouble with some of the bread products or things that are really starchy, depending on what it is. But for the most part, any kind of proteins, as long as it's not fried or breaded, I've been, really, really well. Even with gravies and other things, it hasn't really caused any kind of upset stomach or any kind of issues with gas or anything like that, or any kind of heartburn or any problems. I know one of the big things that I like to eat is barbecue, and I like a lot of things grilled and cooked on the grill, so I've been doing a lot of those. That's worked out really, really well. Chicken breast, if you grill it and keep it real nice and moist on the inside, comes out really, really well. I'm posted on Facebook a few days ago pretty much what I'm eating, probably about 3 or 4 ounces of meat, chicken breast, some kind of hamburger steak, or some type of soft meat, brisket that's or pulled pork, or chicken that's shredded, or something like that. And it just kind of depends on what I've gone to different restaurants and had stuff, as an example, like Subway, Philly cheesesteak. Just don't eat the bread. I mean, you just eat it, or go with a whole wheat bread if you need a little bit of bread, and a whole wheat bread doesn't cause me any problems. It does fill me up pretty quick, and that's not a good thing, but I want to stay on my proteins and try to get all my proteins in. I've been doing real good on getting my proteins in, keeping the protein numbers high, and I've even just in a pinch needed to grab something, and got some sausage or a weenie, or some weenies, hot dog weenies, that kind of thing. And I'm trying to stay away from any kind of fried foods. I did eat. I went out of town this weekend. We ate at a steak place. I got a really nice ribeye. Shared it with my wife. Halved it, and it was I believe a 12-ounce ribeye, and I got about a little less than 3/4 of it down, and with no problems. You just got to chew it up really, really good. And I ate a little bit of baked potato, like 2 forkfuls maybe, loaded baked potato. And my doctor, or the program that I'm on, you don't drink any kind of liquids 30 minutes before, and wait an hour after you're done eating before you can drink again. And I've been at times really full. I've kind of overdone it, and I'm starting to learn now really where I'm at as far as getting full. I guess you would call them indicators. I'm getting little indicators of when I'm full and when I need to to slow down. Sometimes I eat over, trying to eat till I'm full. I overeat sometimes. So I'm really conscious of trying to wait for a good 10 to 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes in that range, stretching out my eating and just enjoying the food. And for the most part, I haven't had any real issues. No issues with spices. No issues with any kind of food yet. I have tried fried foods a little bit. Things that are real light, like maybe shrimp. I did eat a piece of chicken fried steak and gravy just to try it, see what it tasted like, and see how it went down. I had no problems with it, but the real key here that I've learned with this sleeve is you can only eat so much, and then you're full, and then you're done, and that's it. So I've been consistently losing weight. I'm trying to make sure that I eat plenty of protein, keep things light, keep things fresh, make sure that they're grilled or baked or broiled, that kind of thing. Eat items that are easy to make. Sometimes at work, at lunch, I got to do, sandwich meat or something like that with cheese, number of different cheeses. Work. I like the Laughing Cow style. That works really good. The little wedges, or they also sell some of their different cheeses in little wax cases, individual cheeses, and you can eat those and snack on those with during your regular meal with meat or whatever, and it comes out really good. I'm also trying to stay away from any kind of high sugar stuff. So I'm going with like sugar-free stuff and no sugar added, that kind of thing. Looking for stuff that's not going to add a whole bunch of calories. So I've been keeping my protein up. One thing that we have here in Texas, love this stuff, Mutopia milk. If you want to drink a glass of milk, it's 12 grams of protein for an 8-ounce glass of milk. And milk tastes good. It's a 2% milk. Good to go. I mean, you get 12 grams right out of that. If you want to make yourself a protein drink, you can take the 8 ounces of milk and do a 30-gram double scoop of the protein powder that we use, and you're looking at with 12 ounces of milk, 48 grams. So, because you get 12 ounces, that'd be 42 grams total. Sometimes I pour a little bit more milk or a little bit more powder in there. But when you can get out of one protein shake almost half of your daily intake of protein, and if you haven't been eating enough protein and you want to boost that, and that works out real good. I haven't had any issues keeping up with my protein. Just looking for real high sources of protein and finding those and going with those. So other than that, everything's been going good. In our program, you're not supposed to drink any alcohol, but I had to go to a football game this past weekend, and I drank. Probably took me about 4 hours, but I sipped on some Shiner Bock beer. Was a little maybe a little gassy, but for the most part, it didn't really affect anything. A lot of the carbonation was gone because it was a draft, and I slowly sipped it and had no problems. Of course, you can't drink that much, but because it's a liquid, and I wanted to sit there and enjoy the game, and we were there for a long time, so I got to sit there and enjoy it, and it was good. Just trying to stay away from those bad things, but you can't totally eliminate them. I think the real key here is having a sleeve. It limits your intake, and you can't eat very much. So you feel full, you feel satisfied, and I'm not really hungry at all. A lot of times I have to remind myself to eat. So with that, I'll let you guys go. I wanted to get y'all a quick update. I haven't been on in a couple weeks, and I did that on purpose. I didn't want to bore y'all with a every week kind of thing. Just kind of show you the pace. I'm sure as a lot of people have said, they can see in my face and of course I can see in my clothes the weight loss. But I'm really glad that I did it and do it all over again. All right, guys. Well, y'all have a good night, and if you have any questions, go ahead and ask.